Good, good for him.
My house is just crazy.
I'm sure.
Dog, a baby, 2 kids.
In-laws in.
Yeah, everybody in and out. Oh yeah, don't forget about the dog.
How's that going?
It's all good.
Doing all right. I gotta show you a picture.
Especially good because I'm at
Later,
work
I'll show you a
nonstop,
picture.
so.
Okay, I'd like to call this caucus meeting to order. As always, we'll be looking for a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the second regular meeting dated Wednesday, May 27th, 2026, and such prepared by the clerk. We got 2 pieces of communications. Any questions or comments on communications? If not, the mayor is absent and she has no report presented. So we'll be going into standing committees.
Wednesday, June 17th, finance and legislation to go over pending legislation.
6,
6 o'clock, yes.
any others? Any other committees? We want to zip right through this. Since there's no legislation, we're going into unfinished business.
I got, did John not send over the legislation?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent it to everyone, but I didn't make copies yet.
Alright, do you wanna go over this under unfinished business?
Yeah, might as well, we got a lot of time.
Yeah,
Wanna
and
read it?
honestly,
Read it?
yeah,
Want me to make copies?
sure. I mean, basically, it's easy, it's
I
just,
read it in the email.
okay. Just an ordinance of creating, just prohibiting pools in front yards and declaring an emergency. I believe in here, when I spoke with John, it is gonna be pools and trampolines. And it also prohibits anything going into city easement, which I would say is a must.
Fair enough,
you
that's
know what I
fair
mean?
enough.
Absolutely.
Does anybody have any issues
Prohibits
against this?
anything, like anything? I'm confused.
No, swimming pools or trampolines in
Oh,
the city easement.
Did you see the swimming pool by the road?
No.
The picture of the swimming pool?
It's like 1 foot off the curb.
Oh,
Was
geez,
that in our email?
that's a little dangerous.
Or no?
No, I didn't see it.
But it was
Yeah.
taken care of.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it?
Where's
Yeah.
that at?
It's on Henry Drive.
Oh, they took it down?
Well, I spoke with Billy and he said they were moving it this weekend.
Yeah, because when I was talking to the mayor, she said the police went there and they talked to them and they have a side yard, but they're on like the corner,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, they're kind of on a hill too, but look,
It's a liability at that
you're
point.
just, there's certain lines we're gonna have to draw in the sand
Yeah.
here, and, you know, I feel bad that they have those excavation challenges, but you could easily overcome them by leveling a certain area out.
Oh,
This pool was
absolutely.
put up there, I didn't see, you know, a sand base, I didn't see anything like that, and that's fine,
Yeah,
but you're gonna have to do those things on a hill, and, I just think that it's, for one, in poor taste, and for two, where it's at right now, I would say is a safety hazard.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, anybody
Well-
walking down the street could just
So
go
do
right
they
in
not
there
have a
and.
backyard?
They have very little backyard. They
They have
have
a side
side
yard.
yards.
is the side yard big enough to hold it, that pool?
It looked like it to me.
Yeah, I thought it
It
did
looked
too.
like it to me to be able to, if they did a little bit of excavation, it looked like it was big enough to hold it and stay out of the city easement on the side.
Yeah,
So,
well, yeah, I just wanna make a comment, especially about the trampolines. If they're in violation, and they have it in the front yard, they should be careful because insurance companies will drop you if you have a trampoline.
okay.
I
was not aware of
got
that.
dropped by 2 insurance companies because I had a trampoline sitting
Wait.
next to my pool.
There's
Didn't
two
say a
ordinances.
word about my pool,
Okay.
but they dropped me
Yes.
because of the trampoline.
Jimmy, did you have something to add?
Yes, I think.
Well,
I think they're just talking about.
I mean, this is all coming about because of this pool over on Henry.
Well,
Yeah.
if you remember, we discussed this years back, when we discussed the front yard gardens and everything else, and we never moved on it. And here we are a few years later, and it has came up, and I
Yeah.
think we should have something in place to prohibit it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I don't know, I kinda have mixed feelings about this, you know, I could see somebody putting a kiddie pool in their driveway in front
So-
of their garage.
Yeah, I
and-
think we need to distinguish the size of
And
the pool.
that's fine, but when I discussed this with the administration, they were on board, and it was more of, look, we're not out here to target people who are putting up a blow-up kiddie pool.
Right.
We're up here to go after people who are putting in a full-size pool,
3 foot, 4 foot.
you
Yeah,
know.
so the minimum size pool that you could put up, that you can buy is what, 18 feet, I think?
No, 14,
12, I think.
Yeah.
Or not 18, but the smallest, what's the smallest size you can get, 10? 10-foot
You're saying
round?
around?
Yeah,
I thought they were 12s or 14s, but you
okay,
may
I know
be
they're
right.
small, so, I mean, anything,
With the pump
I
on.
would say
Anything-
anything that requires filtration.
I
Right,
would
that's
agree
what I'm
with
saying,
that.
with the pump on.
Yeah.
I would agree with that, but we also were, and again, we can tweak this. But the thing with us was, look, I don't wanna say certain things are in violation, certain things aren't, but they're not going to go after anyone with
A
a
kiddie
blow-up
pool.
kiddie pool.
Right.
We've already made that understanding. I'm not after those people, and I don't
I
think
gotcha.
anybody else is.
Yeah.
So I think we can remain fair in this, and pools, we know what we're after. We are after people who have a fixed pool.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I suppose that, you know, if you didn't specify, and you got a neighbor that's doesn't like your kids playing in the driveway, you know, in a swimming pool in the driveway, they can take issue with it, the fact that it's there.
They could.
You know, so I don't know if it's worthwhile
And I
to
would say-
specify.
We could also change that at
Filtration
any
or-
point if those start to come up. This has been the only one that we've had that was a nuisance, I would say.
Yeah, that was more concerning, yeah, for sure.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten no less than half a dozen calls. Now, it could be because I live in that neighborhood and people know me there and they know I'm a councilman, but I did receive quite a few calls, and
Yeah.
I know the mayor did on a few of them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, again, this isn't targeting somebody who's blowing up a kiddie pool in the front yard or a pool that you can grab and dump out
Yeah,
and
those little
bring
blue
into your
pools, yeah,
garage.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I would say the city, the administration, and the council here, we're all reasonable.
Yep.
sure.
And as long as we abide by that, now if this becomes an issue, we can always,
Right,
we could
right.
always put something on
Specify
it.
the size.
But I think at this point, we know what we're after, the administration knows what we're after.
Right.
And again, if people start to call in their neighbor who has a kiddie pool, then we'll
We'll
implement
work on it,
something.
we'll figure something
Is that
out.
okay with everybody?
So
Yeah,
should we
that's good.
add filtration on this?
That's up to you. I mean, I would say we're good how it is and we know how we are. Now, if
To
we,
get
Well,
started.
because also, if you think about it, like, somebody had just asked online the other day, do kids need a permit for a lemonade stand?
Right,
Nobody's going to go and stop these kids from
Right.
having lemonade
but
stands.
there
Like,
is
there is
an
100%.
ordinance that says you need a permit for that.
Absolutely, but like,
We're
that's
not
like
gonna do
another
that.
thing.
I
that,
mean, we
like,
can take it off if anybody wants, but
Exactly.
at this point, like I said, I think council and administration work well enough
Yeah.
together. Nobody's targeting anybody. We
No.
know what these are for. We're all in same common goal. I don't see an issue. The only issue I see with the filtration part of it is, I think you're gonna get people who put up a full-size pool and don't hook
That's what
filtration
I
up
was
to
just gonna
it.
say.
Yeah.
And I think you're just opening up another can of
Yeah,
worms,
yeah, that's a
and,
good point.
you know, hey,
Well,
it's
it
no big
wouldn't
deal.
last long
No big deal.
before the algae came.
We change
Especially
the,
down
there.
we change the water every other week. Or
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah,
might end
yeah,
up getting
yeah.
something like that, so.
Yeah.
I
no,
think if
no,
we-
you're-
Yeah, that's
Until we
that's a
run
good
in,
point.
until we run into a snag on this, I think we implement it this way and we go from there.
Sounds
It
good.
becomes an
No- no-
issue.
No pool up to a certain footage.
We're all in agreement
Yeah.
that if we have to,
If that's not in
we
there,
will-
size,
yeah.
make sure the size is in there.
Well, I would say we pass this like it is.
Okay.
And if we start to have issues
Yeah,
where
'cause
people
then
are
you're-
calling,
yeah,
I think we're
I agree.
splitting hairs
That's
at
like-
this point.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no,
If their
that's.
grass is 6
What if
inches
they
long,
start
Billy-
putting
Billy
up
knows
bigger
what,
pools
measure.
like that,
Yeah,
then
he
you're gonna
knows
have to
what
come
they're
back.
after. What
No, no,
we're
no.
trying to
We're
accomplish.
not, we're after the bigger pools. Can't put,
I understand
if
that.
they start putting up smaller pools, we're not really targeting the people who are putting up a blow up
But
or a
most people
plastic.
put one in their driveway.
Agreed,
kids,
Honestly,
yeah.
like,
agreed.
Yeah, like,
And I mean, that's literally something you can go over there and flip over and let the water out
Yeah.
and bring inside,
understand.
you know.
Yeah.
This is something that takes some type of construction to
Yeah,
put
it's-
A
together.
pool that's not
Pretty
mobile.
substantial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go, that's what I'm like.
But I
Put
also
that
think
verbiage
again,
in
by
there.
putting,
Yeah.
by the more we put in, like filtration, I
Somebody's
could see
gonna-
that,
I
that's
know, I-
reasonable, but
Somebody's
I,
gonna find a gap.
correct.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
just blanket it
that's,
with pools, and again, if people start targeting baby pools, then we'll have to do that.
So,
Alright,
you wanna bring this out tonight?
If it's up to everybody else, I mean,
Well,
we ain't got
now,
nothing else
there's,
going.
what else was in there, trampolines?
Trampolines.
I
That's
mean,
another one.
is that a problem for everybody? I don't know, I mean, I've never had a trampoline, I would get hurt on
We
a
ran
trampoline.
into it a
They're-
few
they're
years
quite
back.
big.
Yeah, they are. We did run into it a few years back, we haven't recently, but if we're gonna pass this,
I think
If
it's
every-
common sense not to have a trampoline because kids walking down the street, they could just go right on your front yard
or
trampoline
just
and
in the
not.
front yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think. it
yeah, I
should
think,
be
I mean,
in
front
there,
yards, we should kinda limit what we're,
putting in
and
there.
I didn't put swing
They are
sets.
large.
I didn't put things like that, I mean, something becomes an issue, we could always add to it again, but this was a good place to start, and it solved the problem that we currently have.
Yeah,
And we just don't wanna repeat.
and, well, like I said about the insurance companies, people should be.
Sure.
So you wanna
Hide them in
bring
their
it out?
backyards
You
anyway.
want it brought out tonight, Dylan?
Sometimes they want
That's
you to
okay
put
with
the
me,
nets
if it's
around.
okay.
Oh, yeah, right.
Bob's committee, it's okay with me.
She
Bob,
would
you
rather
wanna-
not be
Bob,
brought
you wanna
out.
bring that out tonight?
Yeah, might as well, I mean, I could,
Yeah,
we
we
I
can
would
go
have to get
back.
it all ready for
Nick.
tonight.
Megan would rather just wait till next
Oh,
week.
you wanna wait?
Yeah, can you
Okay.
guys bring it out next week and
Sure.
then pass it the following,
Absolutely.
the
Sure.
last meeting? Okay, not unless, I mean, you really need to get it done, but I'm leaving
Well,
for
the-
lunch tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
They said that they were going to, from what I heard from, property code enforcement agent, they are gonna move it this weekend.
Yeah,
So I think we
as
can,
long as it's taken care of, we'll be all right, I think.
yeah, I think we can live with that.
All right, we'll just put it off, talk about it more at the committee
Well,
meeting.
yeah, it'll go on next week and go from there.
Since we're talking about that, do we, and I forget, do we have something with basketball hoops?
Yes.
In the street?
In the
Yeah, it can't be in the street.
Boy, there's a lot up on
Yeah,
the
there
north
is.
side,
Yeah, there is.
especially on Frank Street.
Yep.
And I thought there was, but I couldn't quite remember.
No, there's one. There
Cause
is.
I remember that one of the fire trucks hit it.
Hit one, yeah.
Okay.
years ago,
Because it was
yeah.
on the street.
Well, even us, I mean, this hasn't happened, but we have to be careful with the dump truck because it's high enough.
Right.
So if we're to pull over to the side of the road close enough, we will hit it
But,
with
you
the
know,
top.
once.
Bus is the same way.
Yeah.
Once again, we have a law in place, it has to be enforced.
Right.
Good thing.
You know, I don't think council has to do anything more with the law.
No,
So-
no, it's there.
Well, that
Yeah,
part
it's
on
there.
Spring Street is still-
Yeah, but there's quite a few up on the north side, and I
Yeah,
almost
no,
did it
it's
with the
bad.
buses. I was-
What's that?
Yep. Basketball
There's
hoops.
a garden in the front yard on Spring Street.
It's the one with all those buckets.
Is it not abiding by our,
Not that I
do you
think,
know if Billy's been over to see him
I don't know, I haven't asked him.
Well, somebody should, I mean, if you,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, you should
I
turn it
mean, I
into
haven't
Billy
seen it
if
either,
if it is under,
I'll go
violation.
past there tonight and see again, but,
3 days.
So
or?
but
Top
I
of
was-
spring?
No.
no, bottom.
Bottom of spring. I'll go that way.
There you go.
Any other,
I know the one you're talking
any other unfinished business? New business?
Well, you're going quick, we gotta think.
Well, don't think hard, you might hurt yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of directors not here, the auditor's not here, and the safety director's not here. Safe director, neither of them have any kind of report, so is there anything else before we adjourn?
no, I know that they were in DC
Yeah, she
yesterday.
called me today.
So I'm assuming that's probably why we
I
don't
think they
have
had a
reports
meeting
and
with
everything.
Marino today,
Okay, yeah,
So-
they were gone all day yesterday, I
Yeah.
spoke with them.
so that'll be good.
That's it?
That's it,
Motion adjourned?
make a motion,
Second.
meeting.
Second.
Jimmy, are you driving?